pull up an event. Go and check the news, Brody.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. And off we go from East Rutherford. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
There's literally no respect there for you to be like, oh.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Here we go, son. 222, 222. All right.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go, son. 319, can I see that? Extend. All right.
They'll go again with Hall. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Jack Sawyer up to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Easy, easy, easy. Here we go. 319, can I see that? Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Jets. First down.
Here we go, son.
First and 10 at the
331,
49-yard line.
They give to Hall. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
They face second down and 7.
Don't jump. Ready? 319, can I see that?
Another run here with Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. 319, can I see that? All right.
Here's Hall from the pistol. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the Steelers' 30-yard line.
Right.
A run here with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Big juke move there. And a gain of 6. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, Ken! Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Now he'll run it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. You good? Tonight.
On the handoff, and it's Allen. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
Extend.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go, tonight. 319, can I say that? Tonight.
To throw is Fields. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Willis. Forced out left. Now he takes off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Come on. Hey.
So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Throwing, Willis. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Willis now to throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And it's going to be fourth down. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. That's taken at about the 14. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down. From the 35, it's first and 10.
11. Here we go. 3-19, get set. Go.
On the handoff, it is Allen. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a second down throw for Fields. This one caught by Lazard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Fields from the gun on third down. It is picked up by the rookie safety. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. Willis to throw. And he's into the end zone. Malik Willis, touchdown Steelers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
A return now from the 4. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
EQ! Here we go, Scott. Scott.
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Hands off. Here comes Hall. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Peyton Rosen that time in on the stop. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7.
319, can I see that? Right.
A give. Here's Hall. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, shot. Hey, Ken. 19 windy. Here we go. Shot.
Fields now. Moving to his right. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
14 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go.
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
He's got room to roam, and he will score! Alan Lazard, touchdown, New York. And for Justin Fields, that is his first touchdown pass as a New York Jet.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Ready, set. Ready, ready. To throw is Willis. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Throwing, Willis. Oh, that is out of his reach, overshooting him on the deep ball. Incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw, here's Willis. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, can I see that? All right.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this.
Here we go. Good.
Second down. It's Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth downs looming. This one fielded beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Willis going for it all. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Willis. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Delta. Here we go. 222. All right.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
319, just what? Tonight.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes 3rd down.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Extend. Blue 58, Blue 58. Go.
One more time. They'll keep it on the ground. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
It's 4th down.
Here's Austin McNamara now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. Looked like he over the seam for a moment, but was taken down after a solid return.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Willis now to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For Metcalf, 48 TD grabs in 6 years with Seattle. That his first with Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off
leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he's got it at the 1. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hey, 551, 551. Yeah.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Throwing is Willis. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 32 yards.
Steelers first down. It's a gain of 32.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
Throwing now on third and long. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 222. Right.
Harry now for Allen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First
Here we
and
go.
10 at the 42-yard line.
3-9. Right.
It's first down, and it's Paul. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down. First and 10
Yep,
at
here we
the
go.
46-yard line.
258, 258,
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get about 5. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
Angel. Here we go. Good. 319. Can I see that?
Here's Hall. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Fields to throw. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
319. Can I see that?
He'll run. This is Hall. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 27-yard line.
319. Can I see that? Go.
Another run here with Hall. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Caleb Ransall in on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he is going to have a Jets first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And when you find yourself playing from behind at this stage of the game, Mike, I think this is 4-down territory if he doesn't pick that up. So they won't have to worry about it in this case, but expect the rest of this game, they've got to continue to be aggressive.
Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Fields now on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A run on 1st and goal. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 331.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Deshaun Elliott on the safety blitz, bursting in to record the sack. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
Turbo, sir.
Here's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he will score. Game on. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal.
Blue 58, blue 58, shot.
They'll go with the sneak, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now, deep ball for London. That is hard. Big connection there. They get all the way near midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. A gain of 48. On the zone read, here's Johnson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's a designed run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 12-yard line.
On the give, this is Allen. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, 551, 551. Here we go, shot. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Set.
Allen gonna get it again. He finds some room. Across the 25. Down the sideline. Pass for 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. Back to throw is Fields. That one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. That one is complete.
Complete to Alvin Smith. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Okay,
They'll
break.
come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Hurt. Let's go. Steady.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. He's inside the 25. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Willis now to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick...
And he will take it in himself. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mayday. Here we go, son. Right.
They'll run on 1st down, and here's Allen. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Can. Here we go, son. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And it's caught left side by Taylor. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down. And 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
He's going to have the Jets 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Here we go. Right.
Some handoff. It is and shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here we go. Hey, kid, 319, get that. Right.
Now a second down throw for Fields. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Mayday, 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 mayday. See, don't jump. Ready? Blue 58, blue 58. Right.
Now Fields. Oh, the ball's out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Throwing, Willis. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
One knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them. And we'll bring up third down. Willis to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here comes a return. And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.